Flying through these are really short. I rode a bike as my only transportation by J40. I assume this is the US, so this is going to be pain for him.
Modern
Let's watch.
transportation is easy. Cars, planes, boats, but it's expensive. The average plane ticket is $300, gas prices are at an all-time high, and boats are reserved for the top 1%. I'm broke. So for the next 7 days, I'm using a bike as my only transportation to see how much money I could save.
Another fly.
That means I have to ride my bike.
No, I really want a bike. Eh, I lost my train of thought.
No
Gonna say something
matter
else,
what. Whether it's 5
but yeah, I
miles
want a bike.
or 50.
I've like always wanted one for the longest time, but like the only one that I actually got before was like a like cheap Chinese bike that will like constantly break. Like the screws would always be loose, and no matter how you tighten them, they wouldn't tighten. So then just had to go like because I couldn't still can't afford a proper one.
See, 10 years ago, I learned how to ride a bike for the first time. That right there was my very first bike. And now I have this piece of junk. Let me give you a little tour. Handlebars that are mismatched and have completely different grip. Chains that work once in a while. A light that will never turn on. And a cup holder that can't fit the average sized water bottle. With brakes that barely work. This next week is gonna be terrible. Literally starting right now, because I have school that's 20 minutes away on a car, but I don't have that luxury. If I'm doing the calculations correctly, I have to leave this second because it'll take me a whole hour to get there. But hey, at least I'll save $1
Yep.
on gas. That graph you see right there in the top left corner is the amount of money I save on gas throughout this entire video. That number is very important because at the end of the week, I'm going to a fancy restaurant 50 miles away from my house and can only spend the amount of money I saved on gas. I rode my bike to school in the morning while it was still freezing outside. I got so jealous of people in their cars that I started making fun of gas stations. Imagine paying for gas. But at least those people get to be
Yeah, I gotta
cozy in
cope.
their cars. I'm so red, oh my goodness. There and back is only gonna be $3. $3 for 22 miles. Okay, what's wrong with my map?
You know, I wonder, has any YouTuber made like a bike car, basically a car that where you have in order to like move it, you have to cycle. Let me actually search that. Let's put, whoops, sorry, accidentally played another video I got here on the side. Uh, bicycle car. I'm sure YouTube has made it. Oh yeah, yep. Okay, watch this later. Imagine it's actually useful.
I'm like talking in slow-mo. This was my first ride of the challenge and it was already hard, but it is nothing compared to the 50-mile ride I have to endure at the end of the video. But then I finally made it to school. 11 miles of pure doom and despair. This was my first ride of the whole
1 hour,
challenge,
10
and it was
minutes,
cold,
11 minutes
hard,
actually.
bumpy, just not a great experience. But now I have to go back to all my classes knowing that I can't just go home on a car, get some coffee, and I can't even get coffee because the cup holder wouldn't even fit the cup. I sat in class just regretting this entire challenge.
Already on
Man,
the
I really
first
wonder
day.
what my reputation at this school is. Something to think about on the way home, which is very far away. But I couldn't even think about that because this happened.
Emergency vehicle approaching. Clear
What?
intersection immediately.
What is happening? What am I supposed to do?
Emergency vehicle
Yo.
approaching. Clear intersection immediately.
Well, could you like rotate the camera at least so that I see what's going on?
Dude, my chest feels so weird. Dude, I'm literally only a couple minutes away from home. I couldn't be happier. Look, do I look happy? I think
Nah,
I
you
look
look
pretty
depressed.
happy. Home, sweet home. Oh my goodness. I've never looked at my house in such awe. I'm about to take the fattest nap. I'm about to hibernate. But that nap was gonna be my biggest mistake because as soon as I woke up, I felt extremely hungry. So I went downstairs to see if we had any food, but I didn't want to eat a banana. So I decided to get Chick-fil-A, totally forgetting about the challenge. If I didn't mention earlier, whenever I get in any other vehicle than a bike, the money counter resets back
Oh,
to
he's-
zero, which means
he
every
straight
time I
up
make this
forgot.
mistake, I'll have less money to spend at the restaurant. How did I forget?
Damn, bro, the hunger is real. He's so hungry and tired, he forgot that he can't drive.
I woke up from the nap and then it was just instinct to go get some food. And I'm sitting in the drive-thru and it just hits. I felt the $3 just leave. Bro, how?
American.
I got my food
It's
now,
in his
but in
blood.
terms of the challenge, I lost everything. My precious $3 that I worked so hard to save just evaporated because my tummy was a little hungry and I lost sight of all of my judgment. Good morning, my friends. Yesterday I made a big mistake, but that does not mean I quit. What's unfortunate though is now I have two problems. I'm back to $0 from 3, and my mom just asked me to get her groceries, so now I need to figure out how to get back with all the groceries. Like, I'm gonna need a big bag. But before I did that, I had to go somewhere first. Morale is low, budget is at 0. I think I'm getting sick, but there's nothing an energy drink can't fix. Only problem is it's 5 miles away from me, which means I'll have to drive back 5 miles with it in my hands. But the
Jeez.
upside is I make $1, so better than 0, I guess.
Bro, this challenge would be much more easier for me. Like, there's literally, well, I don't want to be specific, but yeah, there's like stores close by my place, and my school is not far either. So, yeah, I'll have like a much better time than him. Everything is so far from him, like, jeez.
Hello. Can I get a medium Mai Tai fuel?
And you're all set.
Thanks so much.
Have a good day.
You too. I'm not gonna have a good day though. I'm gonna have a terrible day actually, if you could still hear me. Where am I supposed to put this? So here's the problem I was talking about. That's kind of annoying. I cannot carry with one hand. I mean, I guess I can, but 5 miles? Would you look at that? How cool does my freaking bike look? Insane upgrade.
Wow.
I'm back. So good. But right after I down this,
Oh, you have
can't
to
just
mix
rest.
that.
I'm right back on the bike. Hey, Mom, what did you need from the store? Cheese, garlic toast, orange juice, coffee, hot Cheetos.
Oh, I guess it's like, I don't know what that thing is called, but was it Spur? Yeah, the restaurant Spur. They have that fruit drink in the big glass, and you have to mix it because the bottom has more flavor than the top.
Z-bars, bananas, blackberries, blueberries, bacon, oatmeal, cereal, whipped cream, bagels, and sausage. And
So how
after
are
I
you going to
finished
carry
scanning,
all
I
that?
realized they don't have plastic bags with handles. Do you guys have bags that you like hold? They only had the cheap
How?
paper ones. I kind of have no idea how to
Bro,
do this. These bags
that's
are
so
super
weird.
heavy and these handles are not very durable. And this bag is literally ripping.
Bro, is this because of what's that thing called? Like the ozone thing. What's this thing called? Uh, basically like the thing of like forcing people to use paper straws because of the environment. Now paper bags. Meanwhile, like look at this, bro. It's so weak. Like this is like, bro. You have to use this weak ass thing that's breaking. What's the point of this? It's not useful at all.
I don't even know if this is gonna be able to go on the handles. And if you're yelling at your screen right now, why don't I just use my backpack? My filming equipment is in there. This will not fit. But I just persevered, put the bags on the handles, and risked it. Dude, these bags are gonna fall.
They're gonna
These bags
break.
are literally gonna fall. This is the worst thing ever. I don't know how I'm gonna get home. I'm literally going 1 mile per hour. Okay, this is not cool. This is so bad. 3 miles of this? Why
Hope it
she eat so
doesn't
much
fall.
stuff? Hot Cheetos, bro. Since when do you eat hot Cheetos? And after the most challenging ride, I finally made it back home. Let's go.
She saw him doing the challenge and then she said, "Yeah, let me make it harder for him."
Well, I'm hungry now. Chick-fil-A? Anyone? Only thing is it's dark outside, but you know what they say. Darkness will
Luckily, it
never
didn't
end
break.
the J40 challenge. They say that. I've heard them say that. Can you see me? Just got this yesterday. Whoa.
Here's
Could I get a Chick-fil-A deluxe meal? Thank you, too. It's just a waiting game now, but the car in front of me has music, so I could jam a little bit. Banger. Perfect, thank you.
Just so you know, for future, we're not able to take orders in the drive-thru if you're on a bike because it's
Okay.
not safe for you.
Oh, perfect, thank you. What did you just say to me? I'm not allowed to go to Chick-fil-A on a bike? First and last meal of the day. Then I gotta go home, sleep, and the cycle just repeats tomorrow. Cheers. Goodbye, Chick-fil-A. You probably won't be seeing me again because apparently you guys don't like bikes. You guys are bikophobic. In the morning on the way to get another energy drink, I ran into a problem. My chain flew off. So now I'm biking it even more uphill into a parking lot where I'm gonna attempt to fix it. If I can't, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Was that it? That was in fact
And it came out
not
again.
it. Oh, I think I got it. We're back on the road, ladies and gentlemen. The chain did snap again after I thought I fixed it, but it looks like it's working now. But my hands are dirty now. I'm gonna get a medium Mai Tai fuel. And then when she flipped the iPad over to ask for a tip, I said, "You trying to do it? My hands are dirty." And she put $3. All right. Okay, I got back a couple of hours ago and I've just been chilling since then, but my friend just invited me to his youth group at 7 o'clock. 3 minutes ago, he said, "Yo, you should come to youth tonight at 7 p.m. Guess what time it is? I'm gonna be so late. And it's actually raining now. I gotta go fast. I'm gonna be so late. I left 5 minutes after I should have already been there. And I told him I'll be there. I just didn't really say what time and how I'm getting there. Despite the rush, I finally made it. Just 40 minutes later. I don't have a bike lock, so I'm gonna try to go inside with the bike. When I got inside, a huge mirror greeted me and revealed that I had a huge water stain from the rain on my butt.
Oh.
I gotta go. And so I went back home and drove into the shadows like I was never even there.
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm
Save
here.
the embarrassment.
Day 5. Yesterday was a normal day. I got an energy drink. I went to eat out twice though. And at night I went to my friend's house who lives 10 miles away. So I had to drive there 10 miles and back 10 miles. All those miles came out to equal $4.80. That's almost 40 miles of biking for $4? Is right now an appropriate time to say, I don't want to do this anymore? And my mom just ordered pizza from a pizza parlor 3 miles away. And guess who has to pick that up? Take a wild guess.
In the rain, no less.
How do I do this? I feel like a pizza delivery boy.
Pizza time.
It's time.
That looks pretty good though. It's just I don't think it'll be warm, so I hope my family likes cold pizza. I don't, so I won't be eating it. I'll go somewhere else. I came to realize that biking with one hand is a very challenging task. It's kind of hard to drive with one hand. Smells quite delicious. Maybe I will eat it. Okay, it says sidewalk.
When you get an upgrade with those like baskets in front, or is it like only for specific bikes that like come with that thing?
Closed. I need to go through
Because that would have made things way more easier. Or like those ones also in the back, those racks at the back.
this gas station. Ew, gas stations, am I right? It's really hard to turn with one. Oh my gosh.
Don't tell me you oh. Nah, bro, it's cooked. It's cooked.
Maybe I will eat it.
It's all because of this sign. Now I definitely won't eat it.
Why are you still carrying it? Just throw it in the trash. It's,
I'm home,
it's done.
ladies
You
and
can
gentlemen,
salvage it.
with gifts. You think the pizza's still
Nah.
warm or not?
No.
Oh wait.
Oh.
Oh no.
Why did you
Hey,
put
but
that
at
in
least
your
I got 72 cents from
Why did you put that in your mouth? Ew.
that trip. The morning of day 6, I realized my budget was not where it needed to be. So I did the only logical thing. I got on my bike immediately. The second I hit the road, I knew this was a terrible idea. It was raining, there was mud everywhere, and within 5 minutes, my clothes were ruined. It's freaking raining.
Yeah.
My face is dirty. There's probably water on my butt again. Riding a bike is not ideal. My first stop was church, and there was water on my butt again, along with every single piece of my clothing, but I still had to go in.
Jesus, may you be their light.
I'm gonna get home, back some more miles up, then go get food, then go to a lot of places because I need to get that price up. And that's exactly what I did. I decided I deserved another energy drink, which is where I ran into a new problem. I ordered like everything was normal. Hello, could I get a medium Mai Tai fuel?
Yeah, is that one ice?
Yes. But when I pulled up to the window, I just got the fuel.
Oh, we didn't get it around here.
Oh, really? The Mai Tai?
The bike doesn't set off. So it's right.
Someone was talking to me though, so that's why I was, yeah.
It's so strange. I don't know, dude.
Maybe I'm tripping. Apparently, I talked to a ghost, so I headed back home, but obviously not directly
Yeah,
because I
that's
made
weird.
a quick detour to Subway. And then later, another one at McDonald's. Shout out McDonald's. Because at the end of today, I'm trying to save as much money as I can before tomorrow. It is currently the morning of day 7. This challenge so far has been miserable but fun at the same time.
Not even
What I'm about to do is
$20.
just gonna be miserable. Google Maps says it's 49.7 miles away from me. That's gonna take me like 5 hours. And we're off. At least it's sunny. I'm honestly feeling cold. The first 12 miles were fairly easy because I've already been going to places that far this whole week. But as soon as I got on the freeway, that's when it started becoming a challenge because my legs started burning like crazy. The freeway was already terrifying, but once I got off, I entered the sketchy area. I'm so freaking tired. My bike is literally breaking. It's like squeaking every time I try to turn. My freaking
Why does it sound like that?
quads are dying. I don't know how I'm gonna survive this. This sucks, bro. I've never biked further than like 15 miles in my lifetime. And now I'm at 20. They're probably making a video too. They're coming back from the restaurant. 20 miles in, I genuinely started struggling. This is extremely hard. I'm so freaking tired and honestly afraid. It's pretty scary being on the freaking freeway compared to the back roads. And I didn't eat because I'm gonna eat soon, so I have like no energy. I'm living on these little gel
Right.
packets that have like 32 milligrams of caffeine, which is not enough. I need my energy drink. My little medium iced Mai Tai fuel. I'm about 20 miles in, which means there's 30 miles left. I'm gonna take a little bit more of a breather and then back on the road. So I took a little break and indulged in a second gel packet. We're back on the road. I don't know if you hear my bike, but every single time I turn, it just, my bike is legit.
Bro, that's worse than a squeak. Like for anyone that's driven a ridden a bicycle before, have you gotten that screech when it turns like yeah, that's better than this. Like, yo, this sounds like it's gonna snap.
Legit broken. And with the broken bike, I had to keep making my way up the mountain, which made it 10 times harder because the elevation was over 1,000 feet. And already wanting to quit, something tempting caught my eyes.
A scooter. Yeah, it looks fancy
I
compared
must
to the
resist.
bike.
I'm already halfway there, and this was just a temptation that I will not fall for. And I indeed did not fall for it, which paid off because I finally made it to the restaurant. I see it. A little hard to get up this. It's too steep.
Just walk
It's too
up.
steep, I have to walk it up. I cannot believe I'm here. 50 miles and something like 6 hours later, I made it to this place. Yeah! Now, the only thing I'm concerned about is 50 miles equals $6, so that puts my budget at $21.97. If you look at their menu, it says $30 to $60, not $21.97. I made my way up the stairs and into the restaurant and felt a sense of awe because I couldn't believe I actually made it. But my happiness was immediately crushed once I looked at the menu and saw that none of the dishes were in my price range. Until I spotted
Wow.
something. A $21 burger, which would fill me up and was the only thing I can get. 15 minutes later, they brought me the food and
Okay,
I
at
had to
least.
taste it to see if all of this biking was even worth it. It was very worth it, and since I had some money left in my budget, I left a 97-cent tip.
I'm sure Americans wouldn't like that. You are tip like 20%. A great video. I'll first be making a challenge out of anything. Yeah, cyclists are like, oh, this is nothing. The lawmakers should participate in this kind of challenges. One that describe a daily, a day in life of some regular people. Yep. Yeah, right challenge. Why not make it fun? You don't have any idea how fun bike touring is. Yeah, I like riding bike, but I wish like there'll be like more bike lanes and stuff. Instead they add like more lanes, which does nothing. It just adds more traffic. 0% effort, 0% planning equals failure. What do you mean? He put in effort. Planning, no, but effort, yeah. Note if you take care of your bike, it'll take care of you. Yeah, true. That bike was awful. Impressive making the ride miserable. Yeah, I gotta agree with those. Like, could have had like a better bike for that challenge.